Welcome to the Mindstorm production. Hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Hello everybody, Mindstorm here.
Spring, did you see it? An Auntie Ange there. How is everybody this week? I've not stopped.
Yeah, we've been tired this week. That's actually the title of this one.
Is it?
Tired as ever. Careful, Star.
Oh, that's it. I went to go to a scrappy this morning, and it was shut. And so me and my friend decided on Scruffs to go to Spalding on the way back. Well, you know, you do like a little leap. Or somebody goes, Seater's not near Spalding. Come on now. Well, no,
He always runs away when I try to pick him up.
And so we did that, and it was short, so we couldn't get some bits for the cars. And then I got sorry, he's making his mind up. And then she cocked her leg up and then started licking my arm, I think. And he's gone in his basket now. So yeah, so we kind of did that, and
Bear with me a second, I'll just move my screws. There you go.
So we just sort of we did that this morning. I had a bit of a browsy quick round Spalding for bits for Christmas. And it's funny how the shelves are getting empty. Nothing's getting replaced for Christmas. We've had 3 months where... 3 months. We had a month where we weren't allowed to go shopping through November, really. So nobody's gone really Christmas shopping. To now go Christmas shopping and there's nothing on the shelves to buy for Christmas. So it kind of defeats the object, doesn't it? Hold on, we've been locked down. So... he's shopping as bad as me. When I go shopping, I like to walk up and down the aisles. You know, you lot lose me shopping.
Oh, yeah.
He sort of he goes, oh, bless him, he goes up and he goes, ch 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 ch. And I'm like, I can't cope with his shopping. So when we come out of one shop, I said, I'm going to show you how we actually do shop. We walk up and down each aisle, because I go like, ch 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 ch. But then I also don't shop, do I? Because I go in and I'm like, vroom, vroom.
You sure? Because normally it's me that shops quicker than you.
Yeah, I have to look really up tall stuff. You like that and you can see it. I'm like...
No, I just like to get in and out.
I think I get in and out of shopping.
Oh. Yeah, we've been a little tired as well. You've had a few naps because you've been busy, haven't you?
No,
I've been oversleeping because I've been up late. Mainly kind of...
I haven't had any naps this week, except for today. Did today.
Okay.
Yesterday I didn't. Yesterday I was at your grandma's all day.
Alright,
I
yeah.
came back late and I've ugly sleeps, been up early. Friday I didn't. Friday I was busy all day.
I was up late last night because I was trying to organise my chart for hotels. You know, something with good pricing, but also like good, you know, like expectations that I have for it, while also matching pricing. But then I'm also trying to sort out location. I've done like a chart of like what it's got in the hotel, and then my next task is to do what's in the area, like in Bristol or Nottingham or bloody Liverpool or Manchester, etc., etc.
Yeah, well, ask the audience, see what they can see.
Yeah, hey, if anyone's got any recommendations to places, you should let me know. That's the door.
Okay.
I think I might... Oh, Jesus! She throws the dog on me. Shh. Oh, I think Star wants to say something. Say hello, Star. I think that's a parcel that's just come in, by the way. Shh. Oh. No, it's a friend. Does he want to come say hello to the podcast?
Hello, you.
So he's come back, has he?
Yeah, early. Bless him. He thought we were half six podcasting. If you watched our podcast, you would know. Yeah, well, you got to get tuned in, haven't you now? I bet he's left his tablet at home, hasn't he? It's alright, next time I go around and visit him, I'll get his tablet and I'll join it.
If anyone's going to be like, pandemic, it's the bubble thing. I don't understand it, but it's the bubble thing.
Yes. It's been in my bubble since day one.
Pretty much.
So was another friend. Well, we don't have family round here, so
Oh yeah,
we have a couple.
we've got a long journey if it comes to family.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was looking up hotels and trying to figure out, you know, what's decent in these different locations around England. Yeah, so I've been kind of busy doing that.
Yes. I've seen some nice hotels, isn't there?
They are. I tell you
so
what,
if
I'm
you're
quite
not-
surprised. I was a little worried. I was thinking, oh god, I hope it's not like £100 a day, and it's not, thankfully. It's much less.
Yes, so if you've got any suggestions, any ideas, it'd be appreciated in case you see it's not going until about February time.
And if you have ideas
Here's
for
your
fun
plenty.
activities to do, let me know.
What's going to go in the theatres if they're opening up? If they're opening up.
Yeah, this is for like
There's
a
a lot
couple months'
for
time, so like,
Key workers at the moment, though, isn't there?
so like I'm kind of
Blues in
hoping
my
things
arms.
die down by then.
Yeah, Blues in my arms. Look at him. He's so sweet and
Stars
adorable.
curious. Also, I've had to perform an emergency hot swap on the PC. One of my hard drives that triggers off the audio at the start of the podcast and also has the logo in the top corner, that had stopped. It wasn't connected to the PC for some reason, and I assume it's because of this cable. This cable's a little. I think it's old and run down.
Mm.
So while the PC was on, because I couldn't turn it off, otherwise I'd lose most of the settings I've already put up. While the PC was on, I had to pull it apart. So here's the face of the PC right now. I had to pull it apart, disconnect the hard drive, take out this cable, get one of the new cables I've had at the back over there. Because I bought these new cables and it turns out they never got used in the end. So swapped out the cable. It's called a SATA cable because this transferred data from the hard drives to the motherboard. But I had to do it as quickly as I could because we were about 15 minutes for starting, and where I needed to go was in the most awkward part on the computer.
Oh, what, 15 minutes before we started? Actually, we started off with everything okay.
No, that was the thing though. Everything was going okay, but then I realised there's something wrong with the hard drive, so I had to quickly be like, ah!
Yeah, but
pull
you've still
everything out.
done it. We normally play up a few seconds just as we go on.
Yeah.
So really, touch some wood.
Like, hang on, look. Very funny.
It took you about 10 seconds for the light to sit on.
So basically, I've got 4 hard drives on the inside of the 4 hard drives inside the PC. Well, 3 hard drives and 1 SSD. No, 2 SSDs and 2 hard drives, and 1 SSD is for boot, to turn the computer on Windows. Another one is to do the rendering when I do editing and all that jazz. Another one is where I dump media stuff, like certain files that just need to be dumped there for the time being. And another one is where I keep all my data, like my photos, my programs, all that jazz. So like I keep it all separate, and then I've got 2 external technically 3 external hard drives, but I've disconnected one of them, so I can back up my work and
So
stuff.
this was 15 minutes before we went on air.
Yeah, and I had to be quick because it was in an awkward spot, and I had to kind of like pull the whole PC apart while it was on, and then get my hands into like certain areas and just pull, and then hope for the best. I got it plugged in, it's working. It's called a hot
Yeah,
swap.
but it makes a change that we're up and running for a change anyway.
Yeah, and it's also something about yesterday as well, I'll tell you. But yeah, it's called a hot swap because basically you're swapping out parts while the PC's on, which is like ideally you don't really want to be doing stuff while the PC's on, but this is more of an emergency, so emergency hot swap. And
I know,
then,
you're looking at him.
and then speaking of streams from yesterday, I went to I'll say about that bit in a bit as well. So yesterday I was quite hungry. I didn't want to get dinner after the stream because after the stream I wanted to settle down, watch my YouTube, get on with my hotel research, because I like to watch my YouTube, click through artwork that I like to look at, like on DeviantArt and stuff like that. And then after I've caught up on all that, while I'm still watching my YouTube or a show that I'm watching, I then do other stuff that I've got spare time for. But so I wanted to eat before my stream, and I was I helped Callum put his stuff in the car. Then by the time I finally got out of the house, it was like 20 minutes before the stream. I thought, well, should be enough time. Go there, come back, eat my food, no big deal. But no, instead I was stuck behind a slow driver going 10 below the limit. So that was fun. And then by the time I got to McDonald's, like it took a while before they came upon the, the intercom thing. I don't know what you call it. You hearing me?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm listening.
So it took a while, and I'm not got a problem with that. Like the staff are probably busy and they're going to be understaffed and stuff. But like it's just unfortunate timing for everything for me. So like it took a while before they came. I did my order, and then had to park up and wait for it, and that took ages as well.
Everything feels longer when you're in a hurry.
Yeah. So I sat there and I had probably about but like by the time I got home, I had about 5 minutes before my stream, and luckily I prepared everything beforehand. And what else? So I got there, but I had to have my dinner while on stream, and I don't really like eating on stream. I actually deliberately did it about 30 seconds late because I was trying to finish off a cheeseburger before, because I don't want people to see me just go. Oh. I didn't mind the fries and the nuggets, but just cheeseburger, no. So yeah, that was a fun little disaster. So I mean, the stream was up and running, everything, that was good. It's just that it was just timing beforehand, the disaster that happened beforehand, just like today. I've got to put this back on the front.
Yes, and then I put it on so his grandma could watch him.
Yeah. So well,
he was swearing.
first you call me in while I'm streaming because you forgot, and
I
then
did, actually.
I
did because I was busy.
Yeah. So
not napping. I was busy doing things.
Yeah. So first you called me. FaceTime me. I put myself on mute, answer the call, but I'm also playing a game, so I'm trying to focus on you and the game at the same time. And I'm playing Counter-Strike, and it's very frustrating. So certain words come from a certain person's mouth, and then later on, I get a message pop up in the chat, and it says Mindstorm language, and it's off my grandma, and I was like. You know, if you stayed on, since that message, I actually stopped. It just takes a delays.
It was me that typed it for her, but every time I typed it, her tablet kept sliding away.
Yeah, because she wanted to type it, didn't she?
So I was going, oh my goodness, language, lad, language, Timothy.
I mean, it's not like she doesn't use language, but like
shouting at the tablet, going language.
But. With a game like that and a person who's as vulgar as a sailor.
No, she's not. You are.
I'm on about me.
Oh, that's all right then.
It kind of happens, but after that, it's just like, okay, maybe I should be a little careful. and then when I played Among Us, I was actually just small giggles.
Yes, you had hard. I played Among Us last night. Didn't really enjoyed it. Only clicked in for 5 seconds.
You also played it quite late at night, so the English people would have gone to bed.
I thought I'd have a game before I go to bed myself. Oh, that's a big yawn for a little boy. Yes, you're adorable. I know. I love you so much. I do.
I wonder if the viewers saw his tongue do that as he's looking at you. Hey.
Mm. I know he's like a little lizard with a tongue coming out every 5 minutes. Star's gonna sleep in your arms.
She always sleeps on me.
Always. Oh dear, that's Russian sausage. What else? Oh yeah, we were shopping in a shop, right? And this elderly lady says, "Everybody looks the same with these masks on. I can't find my husband." So I said, well, it doesn't matter. Find a different one and take him home. If he's better than the last one, keep him. If not, come back and exchange.
What'd she say?
Just laugh. If you could hear me under the mask. And it doesn't act with me start laughing, does it? Yeah, I have these silly little things and I'm laughing as I'm saying it instead of I should say it and then laugh afterwards. But I'm so busy laughing.
I've got a
I said to mate, what I should do is do an exchange. Go, oh yeah, we're going shopping, and then swap husbands, and then if we're not happy with them, bring them back to that certain shop and swap them back for the original. Oh dear.
I've got a funny shop story. So one time when I was doing jury duty, turns out we never got to do it in the end. I turned up like every day and never did anything. It's a good thing I brought my laptop because I was getting on with drawings at that time. But during one of the breaks, I went off to a shop to go grab some snacks to have like lunch or something. And I was there. I was in my Mindstorm Productions jacket with Mindstorm director and then my logo at the back. I was wearing a snapback, listening to my music, kind of ignoring everyone around me. I think I was in Pound Shop or something. Like, it wasn't Poundland. It was a different pound shop. Pounds? No. Mate, I really don't know, but
It doesn't important, does it?
yeah, it doesn't really. But anyway, I was in a shop, and the thing is, this woman taps on my shoulder, and I pause the music. I'm just like, hello, and she's like, do you work here? It's like, I look nothing like, I'm not in the uniform, like in the shop uniform. I'm in my own outfit, you know, listening to my music, ignoring everyone, hat on, like so off, like any other person. I get asked if I work there.
I think it's a polite way of saying, can you get that off the top shelf for me, loving?
But people can just say that. Just hi, can you reach something for me? But no, it was like, do you work here? I was
With
like,
your
oh no,
headphones on.
sorry. Yeah. Headphones
I've
always
done
on.
it where I've gone into a shop and somebody's gone to a shop assistant and said, do you sell them? And they go, no. So I've gone up to the person and says, excuse me, I said, what you're looking for is actually down there on the shelf.
Really?
Yeah.
Normally, if I don't know if something's in, I like when I was working at Morrison's, someone asked me if we got this. I'd always say, I'll just go check with my colleague to find out.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't. The customer service and everything has gone, the whole country, I think, since the last, God knows how many years, has just gone to the dogs. Went downhill after Woolworths went, I think, shopping. Managers don't know how to manage shops. They give you rubbish working times. They've got this in the head that they can't give you the same routine, you know, and it's stupid.
Like you can understand the retail workers deal with pain in the ass customers quite a lot, right? But also, the retail workers are kind of jerks themselves.
Mm. Well, they are. I mean,
I worked
I worked for a manager, and she just couldn't give you a routine. You say, "Look, can you please leave me on these days?" And they went.
They mess you about. They've done it to Emily as well. Like they made her work.
They've just got no idea how to run a shop today. A business. They just don't have no idea.
They put her shifts on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, yeah.
Mm.
Instead of like balancing out, so somebody does Christmas Eve and then someone else.
Yeah, that's what they should do.
Yeah. And now they've gone and given her even more shifts before Christmas.
They always up your shifts because it gets really, really busy, especially in the job she's got. But on the other hand, they have no idea. It's because like halfway through the week, they suddenly change the routines. Now, why do companies at the moment think, well, at the end of the day, it stops you having another job elsewhere, but the way society is today, you need another job elsewhere. I say I'm quite happy to come in and organise some of these shops how to run because they have no idea whatsoever how to run a shop, some of these managers.
Yes.
Just, all they are shop assistants that's gone up the ladder and I've got no idea. It's like they run on these like magazines where they tell you you have to have what you call it. You get these are the clothes they want in the shop window. Well, what goes for London fashion doesn't go for Peterborough fashion. They have a different fashion sense, you know. But they're trying to program everybody to fit into this little category, and you can't. Yeah, people want their own status, their own ID. They don't want to follow what's going on in London.
Remember that time my manager tried to call me to come in when I was like extremely ill.
Oh yeah, and there's another one, isn't there?
So yeah, because no matter what, managers try and drag you in, no matter how bad you are. Like I've seen a meme that says my manager at my funeral puts his hand on my coffin. We were understaffed today. How could you do this to us? Which is so true. I was like even when I've
That
been
started in the late 1980s, early 90s, bringing in staff, understaff.
like even when I've been like mildly ill, I haven't felt 100%. I still
I'm
came into
sorry.
work. Yeah.
You
Even
won't be allowed to do that today under this COVID.
yeah. Even when I was meant to have holidays, I didn't realise because I never really booked holidays. I just went in and then they're like, "Oh, you're supposed to be off today." I was like, "Oh, okay." I've always been in, but the day that I've been ill, right? I like my manager phones me up. Like I even said I'm not feeling too great. I can't come in. It's really bad. And I was literally just laying on the sofa on the verge of throwing up. I could, because you see me, didn't you? I was just like dying there. So I let him know, and then later on he calls me up and says, "Look, can you just come in just for a few minutes, just as stuff?" And it's like, "No, I really can't. I can't move."
I told him off.
Yeah, I know, we'll get there. And he just kept begging me to come in. I said, "I really can't. I'm on the verge of throwing up, so I can't do it." And he just carried on and on. The thing is, we're supposed to have a strict code. I was a fishmonger, so I handle food, and there's supposed to be a strict code that if you're ill, you cannot handle food, even days after. You cannot handle food because you will pass it on to other people. He begged me to come in, even though I said I was extremely ill. And then that's when you just kind of like shouted over to say, you know,
What part of ill does he not get?
yeah. And he definitely went. He definitely went. Okay, and just hung up then.
You're ill. You're ill.
Yeah.
Trust me, they'll be working if you
I
work.
don't think he like that. I think he might have spoke to me or something like when I eventually got back in, but I don't know.
Can't help it. If you're ill, you're ill. I know some people skyfall.
So yeah, you get some skivers and stuff, but like in a situation like me where I've been in every time, haven't skipped a day. I've even went in when I was meant to have holidays.
Do you know, they're the ones that always have the hardest time at work. The ones that actually really work get the hardest time, and the lazy little bleeders get nothing said to them.
Yeah, because the lazy guy
having a moan at the lazy ones.
Because the lazy guy who worked there, who doesn't tidy up after himself, who when he puts new products out, he just dumps them on the front instead of bringing the old products to the front and putting the new ones at the back. He just dumps them on the front, so I have to tidy that up, and that's the reason why I stay overtime and I get in trouble for doing overtime. But like maybe if he did his job, I wouldn't have this problem. He's now a manager.
No, not him.
Like he was
He's
a
right
department
idiot.
manager.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
See what I mean? The shops, retail have no idea how to employ staff today. They really don't. The work ethic has really gone out the window. Completely.
Ethnic? Do you mean ethic?
Ethic.
Ethic.
Ethic. Hey, look, I've woken up from a power nap. My brain is still asleep, and my brain's always asleep. That's the best bit about the podcast. We're going, oh, what I should do is have a little drink and then go, oh, she said pronounced the word wrong. Let's have a drink.
Anytime Auntie Ange pronounces a word wrong,
Yep, have a drink. Whoa.
they'll be dead before the end of the podcast.
No, you mean drunk.
Alcohol poisoning, they'll be long dead.
Yeah, I pronounce a few words wrong sometimes. I can do. Oh dear, got chicken in the oven. I'm going to do some vegetables. Hey, look, at least you're going to have your pasta with it. He doesn't like potato. Potato.
Like I can survive potato, but I'd prefer not having potato.
So here's
And roast
pasta.
potatoes make me gag for some reason. I don't know why. It just
I
tastes so
love.
bad.
Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to
Roasties.
cook some potatoes when I get off the phone. Get off the phone.
Yeah, it's Sunday, isn't it? You do your
I
Sunday
mean,
dinner.
Not
I
all the
don't.
time. Not
Not-
all the
not all
time
the
because
time,
you don't
but-
like them.
Yeah,
Right?
everyone's
I do
obsessed
them
with a
in the week.
Sunday
I
dinner.
do them in the week actually. When I get off here, I'm going to do a little black batch of potatoes, and then I'm going to roast them, and then I'm going to put them in the oven to keep them warm, and they crisp up them.
Everyone's obsessed with a Sunday dinner. I don't like them. Like when I was at uni, I was just cooking whatever I wanted to have. I don't want to stick to a Sunday
I don't
dinner.
do it all the time.
I don't stick to normal.
I do one in the week.
I don't stick to normal meals anyway. It's like I'd have
Yeah, but I do
steak
one
and
that-
pasta, and people were like, "You having pasta with steak?" And it's like, yes. Well, they say pasta. They're like, "You having pasta with steak?" I'm like, yes. I like pasta.
I do steak, chips, and egg.
I'm 20-odd-year-old and still enjoying my pasta with
It
whatever.
doesn't matter, does it? food.
As long as you enjoy the food, no matter how old you are, you can be in your 80s, and if you like your dinosaur nuggies, you have your dinosaur nuggies.
What about lasagna?
Nah.
Actually, might do that one.
It's okay on like the very rare occasion, but like
doing lobby in the week. Lobby, I love
for
some
yourself.
Lobby. And my friends.
I'm having something else. It doesn't sound appealing to me.
You will have a bowl of it. It's lush. Also,
I'll try it, but it really doesn't sound that
I
appealing
made some
to me.
yesterday when I saw my mother. First thing I did when I walked through the door, got the ingredients. Let's make lobby. Then I wrapped all my sister's stuff, and then her Christmas present came yesterday through the post, which it could have come Friday because I could have taken it to my mother's to put in her parcel. So I've got to find out when the parcel's being picked up, and I'm hoping it's not being picked up till Sunday, so I can put it in there.
I received my
I'll
little
have to wrap
gift
it.
through the post, didn't I, yesterday?
Yes.
Off Emily. It's adorable.
Yes.
Looking forward to opening it on Christmas Day.
Thank you for my Christmas card, Emily, and everybody else. I got called. One Christmas card came through with my original surname, which was a bit of a surprise. Yeah. They didn't have my adopted surname. This is my original surname. So that was surprising.
Adopted?
Yeah, I adopted your surname.
Alright. Yeah, I was the first to have I was the first to have our surname, and then it was everyone else afterwards, so I'm the original.
Yeah, I went
And
and
the
changed mine through Depot so I could be with you.
Yeah.
Because you was going to have one or the two, but you weren't going to have the C.
Yeah.
So, and then your dad says, oh, shall we change ours? I went, oh, go on then. So it makes me laugh when the girls got rid of mine, because I'm like, it's not really my name.
It's my name they're getting
It's
rid of.
your name. So it's your name they got rid of. So try and upset me, and I can't stand my surname. I hated it as growing up, but when I eventually might get married, if I do, it will go. That's why I'm not bothered about surnames.
It'll only be me and Callum that can keep it going. Because Dad's put his back to his original.
Yeah, I'm not bothered about that. I'm not bothered about the girls getting rid of the other one.
Yeah, and if the girls get married, they'll have theirs
They'll
changed.
likely lose it.
If you meet someone, you'll have yours changed. So it's just me and Callum left. We'll just be the only two. So then we've got to keep it going.
Yeah. I know.
Carry it on.
I know. But has anybody had any strange dreams? I'm having strange dreams and they're waking me up. Well, last night my jaw hit my mouth again last night, which woke me up.
Oh yeah, I remember. I was
It
lurking
woke me
around the
up.
house about 6 in the morning, and I see you open the door like, oh, does I disturb you?
My jaw sort of like dislocates itself at the bottom. It whacks my top jaw for some reason, and then it's ever so weird. Don't know. It just goes up and goes on my top jaw and then down again.
Mine clicks if I do this.
No, it doesn't do that. It just goes up and just whacks them out. The bottom here, on the outer side, whacks the inner side of my jaw at the top, and it gives it a good whack. And then my mouth feels really, really bruised because I've got a dentist who's after this particular tooth, and I won't allow him after it because I'm not having any pain.
Why don't I get this stool
And
behind
you
me
go,
and give you a jaw good
And
whacking?
he turned around and he said, oh, I want to get to that tooth, before it gives you back. No, it's not giving me any pain. So now I've got that, what you call it, that mental state, what you call it, when you think you're in pain when you're not.
Placebo.
Yes, placebo. So I'm
Placebo
thinking,
effect.
am I getting that now in my sleep because I'm just panicking over this tooth when I shouldn't be? So my jaw's going... Because when I'm awake, I have no pain or anything, but when I'm asleep, it's... So it's like a mental thing, because I've gone really, since a dentist and messed with my teeth, I've gone really paranoid with my
Let's
teeth.
give it a good knocking.
I don't want it, I just want it to be left, I want it all left in because I'm not in pain. The swollen bit here, I think, is to do with the thyroid. Because I am getting a bit older.
You're only like a certain age. You're not like, it's not like you're 80 or something.
Yes, but I'm also at that stage when the menopause are kicking in. So it's that
You're
kind
not that old, for God's sake.
Yeah,
Jesus.
they do come in at my age.
Yeah, but you're still not
Actually,
like
they come
old.
in young. Yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
It doesn't matter though. I could be whatever, but if my hormones are going, you're hitting it. You're hitting it.
She
You
goes
can't come
around
at
like,
30.
oh, I'm old, like as if she's some 80-year-old with a walking
I'm
stick
not.
going, oh,
I do
I'm
not.
old.
I do not.
You're there like, oh God, I'm so old, I can't do anything. It's like, I've seen people in their 70s bloody, like acting as if they're in the 20s, so you're fine.
It doesn't matter how I feel. The hormones want to kick in. They're going to kick in.
Yeah, I don't care about that. What I'm on about is the way you act. It's like, oh, I'm old.
I
It's
do
like,
get a bit stiff when I sat on the sofa too long and I'm like, oh God, I feel old.
I do that and I'm in my 20s.
Exactly.
But I don't sit there going, I'm old. I'm just like, needs a good stretch, and I'm good to go.
I can't wait till you're at my age. I really cannot wait. Because I'll have that phone call.
I'm at the gym, I literally see old dudes there with the big weights like, I'm just like, God damn.
And I'll have that phone call going,
dude's got it
Mum, I
going
actually
at
understand it now. I'm at that age and I actually understand what
Just
you're
you
coming out
wait.
with.
Up there, like, Mother, I am fitter than ever.
You can't wait. I'll just sit there one day.
Yeah, awesome.
And then I'll wait. And then keep in touch.
Remember, I'm a
20
guy,
years
we've got to
down the
act
line.
weird and stuff.
20 years down the line. Yeah, Stephanie said to my friend today, says, oh, I have so many weird dreams. Do you have weird dreams? He goes, no, I have weird dreams when I wake up. So being a bloke, I went, I won't ask. I just won't ask. I'll leave that line there. Oh, dear me. What are we doing, Blue? Oh, I spoke to a friend on FaceTime earlier and she says, are you in your dressing gown? You've been out in your dressing gown today? I was like, no, I'm cold, so I stick my dressing gown on. I'd rather wear a dressing gown than stick the house heating on. Thick socks, jumper, dressing gown, before I have the heating on. And if I still can't warm when I've got all that, and if I'm sitting, I'll have a blanket on me. And if I still cannot warm after that, then the heating's got to go on. Because the house won't warm up properly.
It's 32.
Is it? Right, I'm off then. I'm off to cook some food. I got some
What am I
chicken
going
in
to
the
do? I'm
fridge.
going to
Would
try
you
and
like
get on
it?
with some paperwork.
Oh, the joys of it all. Yeah, everybody's got to start doing all the tax now all over the internet. Thank you, taxman. Great. The course that I'm doing, they're loving it because everybody's got to sign up on it so they learn how to do Sage on the computer. But otherwise than that, great fun. Right then, we're off.
Thank you all for watching.
If you was. Nobody answered us. Oh, a little fan Dan wasn't on yet.
Oh, he was on yesterday though.
I know, I saw him. I watched him. I saw his comments, bless
It was
him.
brilliant. He was. There's one point where he was me and him were imposter. He was like, yeah, the dream team.
Oh, bless him. I'll have to get it on catch up, won't I?
Yeah. Alrighty, guys.
I'll see you later. I'm off
See
to
you
go
next
cook some
week.
food.
You going to be on Thursday?
Hopefully. Hopefully.
You know what you want to play?
Not yet, no.
Then we'll have to work that out. I'll have to start.
I leave it
sorting
as a surprise if anybody ever watches.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Get the violin out because nobody loves us.
Get subscribing and give us a like. You know, show your appreciation. Give us some love.
I'm still going to do this regardless because it's funny.
What else? Check us out on Twitter @_Mindstorm and
Yes, do you hear that, laddie?
at Auntie Ange Game. And that's it. So bye.
See you later. Ciao.